Alright, if the music's fading out, I bet I should go on. Let's build together in TaleSpire, shall we? If you're watching the stream, um, I'll be building pretty basic stuff. If you have questions or, well, if you're not watching live, if you're watching this later, you can leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to take requests or just help out figuring out how to build in TaleSpire. It's a wonderful tool and I love it. It is so much fun building. So yeah, if you haven't seen it before, I have some introductory tutorials, and right now I'm mostly working on creating little decorations, if you will, furniture and all sorts of things. But as I do that, as I build these things, you can find them all under Lemur Rooms. That's my current tag for these. Lemur Rooms, you can find them there. But as I do this, I tend to get inspired, and then I have to build a building, and off we go. So that's where we are right now. I'm also preparing packs. If you have been using Lemurian stuff before, you should keep an eye out on these packs, because they will allow you to just copy paste things, and it also saves me a lot of time. Uploading these individually is taking forever, especially when some of these items is literally two things. It's a chair and a pillow. Now that might seem ridiculous, but the trick here is that by having these available, that you can just click on them and bring them in quickly, actually saves you time, especially if you're building a lot. And I am definitely building more than I should these days, because it's just too much fun. I can't stop. Anyhow, check these things out if you are looking for furniture. But for now, let's see, what should we build today? I am currently building a lot of stores. I find that that is what people very often are looking for. I just released this store. I think this is my favorite store. I think this might be the favorite store I've ever built, because it just is doing everything the way that I want it. We got signage outside. We have a main floor that I think looks pretty. Oh, let's just get a good view here. Come on, TaleSpire. Yeah, there we go. It has a view that lets you really look at the wares, but also gives the players a lot of space to just, bumble in and say hi to the whoever is running the store. And then you have some more storage on the sides. And same thing on this side. And then upstairs, you have, let's go upstairs. You have some storage. Very simple. Great place to sneak around. And then you also have some two tiny rooms on each side. That's nice. So I like the look of this building, and I'm definitely going to use it more in the upcoming builds that I am doing. Right now I've been thinking a lot about how can I use this current design in a cool way somehow. Not sure yet, but we'll see what we do with it. I mean, this could be another tavern, but I have uploaded so many taverns lately. Stop. I have to do something else. So that is what we'll do today. Hey, Constantine. You have seen the wine cellars. Excellent. Excellent. Use the wine cellars. Makes me kind of want to build with wine cellars suddenly. But I am creating a lot of wine stuff currently. Yeah. And then there's these I'm excited about too. The manor, the science. It just really speeds up interior decoration of manors. Maybe actually that's where we should hop over. See if we can build something. I think we have everything we need here. Brought these over. Yeah, those are pretty good. But we also have this one and this one. You know what? I think it's blacksmith time. It is blacksmith time. We haven't had time to do that at all in this design. But I know I have some fireplaces. And I do have not just fireplaces and ovens and all sorts of things. But I also have smithies already waiting for me that I can use. So I'm gonna build one more smithy because we can never have enough. Can never have enough of those. Do I have the original? Yes, I think this is the original here. Yep, we'll keep that template. And we'll use this as the basis for our build today. And the question I always try to imagine is how do you make it interesting and how do you make it distinctive from other things in the city? And that's usually where I try to start. And we do have another one. Librarian Town. Is it a building? Librarian Town. Let's see if we quickly go through here. No, I put another house. Okay, that'll take a little longer. Another house, and then... Actually, we might find this under just blacksmith. Yes, there it is. But this thing has two really chunky... yeah, forges. And we have a store in the back here, and that's all good. But we can kind of do something else, can't we? So, let me see here. What have I done in forges lately? Forges. Are any of these we could use? Use that one. That was kind of nice. We also did twin forge. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. It's not mine, but it's nice. Very nice. Let's give it a like. Always give things a like if you like it. It does help builders a lot. So I'm thinking what I will do here. So we will cut off. Ooh, cut some of this off. That's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to cut this part. And we're going to cut this entire side here. Yep. I hope I'm doing the right decisions there. And then, oh, can I use half of that? Maybe not. Let's see. I'm gonna take all this. If you haven't been able to tell, I am building in a certain way where everything is cut, cleanly cut. You're able to cut very quickly, like I am doing now. Everything is kind of in a 4x4 grid, or at least I try. Here, for example, this one is not doing that, but hey, you can't have them all being winners. Ah, there we go. So maybe we let that jut out. That means that we can take this as well and pop that on the side. Then we get rid. This last part. Oh, that got a little bit too close. There we go. Whoop. And voila. Okay, and then we just need to fill in gaps there. Now, this is much nicer than putting just a straight wall there, I think, and it also follows the style of this side over here a little bit. Gotta do that. Gotta pay attention to the style. Because if you are consistent with your style in your game, then the players will notice. They'll notice that, hey, this world that we are visiting is consistent. Or at least I like to imagine that they notice that kind of thing. I don't know. They might not. It really depends. Depends on the player. Forget what I used to do, but I remember when I only had paper, I would I would use markers and then these really large these really large grid papers. Really love those. Those are really good. I don't remember what they're really for. Maybe like some sort of construction stuff. But they just covered the entire table. So you could place figures right on the grid. Had a full like 1x1 inch grid on it. Excellent stuff. And I would draw little, like tiny little extra details on those maps that usually was a secret of some sort, so you could hide away or whatever it is. But only if the players really looked at the map would they notice that, hey, did you draw something weird here? Is something going on here? What's going on here? You know, I just find that that helps keep the players alert. You know, I can't do too much of that in TaleSpire, but I don't know. Maybe you could. Maybe you could go really ham on that. Snake little secrets. And it really depends on your world. By the way, here's the reason that the stores in my sets are built up on these, whereas what you'll find if you're using, let's see here, Lemurian Townhouse. If you're using Lemurian Townhouse pieces, and by the way, check out the guide and tutorial on mod.io. If you're using these, you'll notice that most houses are on a regular tile size. But on any store these days, what I do is I put them up on, yeah, I guess you could call this a simple block. And what that does, and let's see if we can find another store here. Here's another store. What that does, it allows you to create these wonderful counters for your stores. Actually, now I'm looking at it and I was like, oh, this was a very tall counter. Whereas in here it's a slightly lower. And the reason is, see here, find tiles, and you hop over to library. You use these. And with a tile, if you lift everything as you see, it lets you do this. You can say, oh, but why don't you just do that anyways? Well, the thing is, right now, all of these buildings, they paste on cleanly. They have nothing jutting out under the floor. And that means that you have way more consistency. So if you want to start building Lemurian town bases, just search for Lemurian town base, plop down 1 or 2 or 3 or 50 of these, and then once you have those, you can use the houses and buildings and whatever have you not, and all of them will be relatively consistent in height. There we can place down this one, place on this one, and you see they have one tile in the bottom, then there's a floor, then there's another floor, so and there's another, and these will correspond pretty much perfectly if I did my job. They will. That means that when you click on these in game and you're playing, you get both these floors at the same time, and there's no wishy-washy craziness going on with you trying to figure out where is the correct place to double click and reveal what's inside. I find that that just really helps clean up gameplay a little bit, and more importantly, it keeps me sane as I build. Because it doesn't allow me to slice things up and just, yeah, find my way. So that's why I don't have stuff jutting out underneath, especially. So do yourself a favor. Don't have stuff underneath the lowest piece here. Pay special attention if you have like these rods. What do you call this? Beam? What is this called? Oh, I don't get a name. Hold on. Where is it? What is this? Log. Okay, if you have a log, watch out. Because if you sink it into the ground, you put that into here, and you're like, yeah, that's really nice. What happens when you copy it into the game? Instead of it being cleanly on the surface, you get that. Nobody wants that. That's my thinking anyway. Let me know in the comments below if that's insane or if it helps you. Who knows? Maybe I should let go of it. But personally, I really, really find it easier to build when things map onto each other more cleanly. Doesn't always work. Let's see, does this work? Oh yeah, look at that. I built this one 2 months ago, so we're sticking to the system. It's not a complicated system. It's just tile, wall, tile, wall, tile, wall. Do that. But I do variations at the bottom. I do variations at the top. Usually you just create cooler looking roofs and rooftops. I really enjoyed when a rooftop kind of tells the story as well of place, right? Anyhow, let's get rid of this and let's make a blacksmith, eh? Let's make a blacksmith. He needs a place to be working and everything, so we might follow this style we've got going here, and this style is pretty straight. Forward here. Build a little. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh no, what am I doing? The reason I'm counting is because that helps me keep to the rule of 4. And ooh, I almost forgot. I should check. I think this is wider than the base, and that's not good, but let's see. The bases are 22 by 22, and this building is 22 by 22. That is a bit much, so I'm gonna take way 2 and put that back in. That means that if we put this on a base ever, it won't go all the way to the edges. Should be fine. Do I just build or do I play with friends in TaleSpire? I only build. That's all I have time for. I wish I was back into the days when I had time to create campaigns. You know what? In lack of that, every time I get to see someone use something that I build, you know, it almost feels like I'm DMing again, and that makes me very happy. It gives me great joy. I was on Twitch, it was actually this weekend, and I checked out the latest Twitch streams with TaleSpire, and I saw that 3 of the 8 streams were using buildings that I had built, and it just, that's all I need, man. That is all I need. That makes me so very, very happy. So, yeah, every time I build one of these, I just imagine how the DM will be using it, and what the players might be experiencing, what types of stories take place there, and you know what, that's almost as fun as actually running the games. This, and then might want to just steal from this little mini slab just to get a cooler kind of backdrop here. I'll make sure that I'm on the right height. Yep. There, and then what do we do? Do we do this? Oh yeah, that doesn't show up. Wonderful. And that's what we do. And here we might be able to save. I try not to do too many tiles, because, you know, I'm pretty tile heavy. I know I am. So I try to keep it chill. You know, try to keep it simple. There you go. This will be a wonderful little spot for our friend the blacksmith. I do wonder if he would have a piece away. I want this to feel and look different if it's placed next to this, but I also want to be lazy and build, you know, all these as quickly as possible. Hey, Sage on stage! Well, I'm wondering if you'd be open to working on some more modern buildings. Modern build. Wait, are we talking modern buildings or sci-fi buildings? Because those are very different. I don't think I've built a. I don't think I've built a modern building almost ever. I think the only thing I have is the grocery store. Let me see here. I think yeah, this one. Which, by the way, I'm pretty happy about. A little Whole Foods like, or 7-Eleven, depending on how you define it. I think this one is pretty cute. I think it feels modern, as modern as we can make it with what we have. I think it's got some stuff going for it. I do like, I'd like this build. I would love to build more in this. It's really exhausting at times. So that's what, it's the reason why I don't build snow. I love snow. I love like cold climates. They're fantastic. Can't build with them in TaleSpire. They're so bright they burn my eyes out. And there's like 3 snow piles. It's just not enough for me to work with. Whereas this, like, is wonderful mega dungeon. We've got so much good stuff here, including this floor grid, this darn floor grid, which is so awesome, and I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting it every time. Anyhow, so I might return to it though. Eventually, we'll see. There aren't as many assets, and it's providing tedious difficult. Yeah, it's more sci-fi and truly modern stuff. Dude, you're also touching upon it, Oberst. Just go with Oberstos. Oberstos, he or her or they, they don't do the name. Okay, find Oberstos on Tales Tavern. Actually, can I? Do I? How does this work again? Okay, active. That's a symbiote. So I go here. And symbiotes. Okay, I never do this. Because I don't run games. But if you do, you should be doing this. Let's see here. Oh, maybe we search for it. Tavern. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, am I logged in? Is it, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen now? Okay, consent, accept. Actually, I guess I don't have to log in. Oh no, what have I done? No! 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 Oh no. Wow, that's okay. This is oversight. Technically shouldn't be able to go. What do I do? Just exit out and then go back in? Yay! Okay, so if you search for Bearstos, for anyone watching this, go and do this if you need modern stuff. And it doesn't work. Craters. Search. Am I using the wrong name? Oberst? Oberst Heinrich, not Oberstos. Definitely thinking Oberstos. Where am I getting that from? Okay. That was a weird ad. Here we go. Goodness me. This crater can do modern. Like, I can't. Oh, this is why I keep saying he, because of Heinrich. But just look at all this stuff. It's... Ooh. Did they start making cargo ships? Copy code. Yes. Ooh. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know. This is all lovely. This is... Yeah, the front too. Of course it's better. Of course it's better. I was doing ships a while back. Probably like a year, maybe even 2 now. Tanker, oh, what was it? Ship? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's not gonna... Oh, there it is. Freighter. Yeah, so freighters would show up. And I like this hull better than my hull. I also like how they solved this housing. Still like my housing. I like this housing too. And interiors, yeah, oh yeah, of course it's cleaner. It's just much. It's modern. Mine is like cyberpunk pastiche. Like I don't know what it looks like inside. And also this is from a time when I wouldn't be as clean with the floors as I am now. Also, can we get some more screens in the next Mega Sector pack? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyhow, that was a tangent. And if you ever need freighters and stuff or modern stuff, check this out. Seriously. There is just so many cool modern, like the modern stuff. The modern mind of Oberst Heinrich is just excellent. Just feels very like, yep, modern. Feels modern, looks modern. Oh, you saw the fire station. Oh, that's wonderful. Maybe I am the only person with the fire station? Fire station. Let's see. Will it show? I'm the only person who has built the fire station. Of course. I do like this one. This one was fun. Very demanding. Very demanding. Yes, definitely. So that's the modern stuff. I want to do it. I think if I got more requests, I would. Maybe. It's just as an enticement, but I can do whatever I want if I do sci-fi and cyberpunk and fantasy, whereas if I do modern, I kind of have to behave a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, you're doing a superhero tabletop? Oh, nice. And you're trying to build a city for it. Oh, boy. Yeah. That's tough, man. Oh, that's tough. Because then you kind of have to come up with, you have to decide on how big will, the skyscrapers or tall risers be. Have you made a decision, or are you just winging it? I was gonna say. Oh, skyscrapers, tall rise. These are not the words people use. Clearly not. High rise, not tall rise. Jeez. And of course, only I have done that. Yeah, and it's in 40k. Sorry. Yeah. I think so. To me, if I were doing a modern city thing and I needed like a big city with lots of big things, sure, you can go realistic and like make this about 10 times bigger. I think I personally would stick to this size. Maybe 50% bigger in some cases, but very rarely I would keep it to this size. That's what I would do. That's just me. You do you. You do you. Yo, Sambo, good to see you. Oh, I'm getting a board. We're gonna check out this board. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. What you call it? Blacksmith. But we gotta try it. Oh, there it is. Meta-human. Works perfectly with the naming here. Meta-human Might City. Am I checking this out? Do I check this out, Sage? Oh man, by the way, congrats on dadhood. Or motherhood. Kind of I'm assuming here. I'm an old man. That's wonderful. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Should do like a celebratory build. I did see your Roman city, by the way, which was also incredible. So yeah, I can only feel the pain of having all of those things out there and you don't have time, but at the same time, who cares? You got a son! Whoop! That would definitely fill my time. That's wonderful. Alright, we have the clearance. I will pop over briefly here and have a look. Have a quick look. Let's see. Yeah, Sambo agrees. I second what it says about not enough modern stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And 79 more? What the am I? Just show this. What does this mean? I do this? Okay. All right, I guess I am. Whoa. All right. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. I know this trauma team building. It's amazing. Much bigger than what I ever would build, but it's amazing. And it's not like unreasonably. Why is my computer struggling? My computer. Oh, is it the things loading in? Who built this trauma team thing? It's so good. It is so good, and it comes in different. Is it like trauma team hospital? Is this the one? Ah, of course, it's JJ. JJ 8888. Amazing build. Love this stuff. It's so huge. It's so unreasonably huge. But if you're only using this one, then that's fine. Oh man, but you are going all the way. You are putting in the entire thing. Oh my gosh. Like I could feel my computer going which I'm kind of surprised by because it's not even that. Oh wait. What is okay. Okay, there's stuff here. There's more stuff than I realize. Holy moly. Oh, look at that. I know this guy. Oh yeah, and I've seen these. Yeah, these are necessary. I'm gonna guess that this is a Burstos. Isn't this the police station I just looked at earlier? Maybe. And then this one is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there's a lot of stairs going up to this thing. There's a lot of stairs. Very good building. A lot of stairs. Really like this windows, for example. That's actually it's a very smart little build here. So you take two of these, and then you double them. And then there's a white piece slotted. Oh, this is a tile, so it will slot perfectly into place. I kind of think it needs that. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah, I like that. Why does this look better? Oh, oh, ah, yes. You see, I keep forgetting that these even exist. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Hats off to whoever built this thing. That's exactly what we need. Yeah, love that. I also love, like I said, I don't love the stairs, but I love, you know what I love? I love the, oh my goodness. Come on, Sage, help me out here. The, the capitals? The top part of the columns. I don't, you know, Doric, whatever. What is at the top? I just love that they have that because in TaleSpire we didn't really get good tops yet for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever we got. Oh, they're props, which is even weirder. I don't know. We got pillars and nothing to top them off with. And we even have that in Castle Ruins. We have a Castle Ruins pillar top. We don't have a pillar top. What we have, I don't use. Where is it? Oh, it's not even exterior. It's an interior. I think this maybe is the top. This is a square base. I would use this if I had the top of it. I gotta read the chat here. Oh, congratulations! One week ago, double congratulations. That is wonderful. Yeah, I remember you kind of went off the map for a while there. This is wonderful. Oh. Downtown, yep. Paste in the board link instead of going to the board list. Pasting in the text field. Oh, really? God damn it. Oh, Chair. Thank you, Chair. I think you would know. Well, now you know how I feel again about not having capitals for them. Anyhow, that's cool. I didn't even realize that was possible. So if I were to delete this, transported in between everything, I were to go to previous one, then I were to copy paste this. That's the thing with TaleSpire, there's always secrets. The contents of the clipboard. It does treat it like a clipboard thing. Is it in here? Do I go into here and then I just... No? Chair, I don't know. I'm doing it wrong. I'm sorry. Yep. I have interiors built for the courthouse and capital building. My goodness, Sage. Holy moly. It's gonna be a lot of interiors. Well, good news for you. I'm making interiors. Just search for lemur rooms. And I don't know if I'm making courthouse stuff, but some of this might actually come in handy here and there for even a courthouse. Got a bench. Got some chairs. The manor stuff is pretty courthousey. Those look like courthouse chairs. I don't know. Oh, the chair says, oh, could you quickly triple click in the top left corner to open the console log viewer? Triple click in the top left corner. What? What is this? What is this dark magic? Oh, we're deep in it now. Right, I think you want to see the console? Well, what did you say? I don't know. Would love to see that. Need to go to second tab for the errors. Yes, I do coding. Ah. No idea what to do with Central Park. Parks are hard. Parks are hard. But you know what? I would just do just do it. Just put in greens and trees and search for petunia, and then you can use that, because I actually do a lot of garden stuff. Let maybe that inspire you. You could do. I mean, that's very fancy, and so is this. But I think if you use more of these and just make it a bit more impersonal, then maybe it'll work. See what you can do. See what you can do. Yeah, I believe in you. And also these more like simpler things like this. Maybe that can help inspire. I don't know. I'll keep making things. See. Did that help, Chair? I think it should just work. I think it broke. Yes, I agree with this. Aha. And filter for red dots. Oh, filter for red dots. I didn't do that. Console. And I click here. Oh, filter. Red dots. No. Error. No. Oh, clicking on them removes the actual thing. I see. All right. Did that help? Let's see. God, another error. Oh no. Something off on pasting computer steps. I think so too. But you know what? We found it. Now we know. Now we know there's an error. There's something wrong. That's okay. I don't mind. I will say this. TaleSpire almost never crashes. Even saying the word feels dirty. Considering I have what, like 3,000 hours, some stupid amount in this thing now, and it never crashes. I think I can count the number of times it has crashed on one hand, maybe even on 2 fingers. I really can't remember it crashing or even having errors. I just, like, for something as crazy as this tool, I feel like there should be way more. But I really don't. I don't see that very often, so. Thank you, Bouncy Rock. Thank you for that. Here is the forge I wanted. I'm gonna sink that into the ground. Do we do it all the way up against it? Wait, are we gonna squeeze 2 in here? It's kind of tempting, actually. So if we do that, we're gonna clean up this part. Get rid of these. And here. Yeah, that's too fun not to do. So we're gonna do 2 forges here. And where did the music go? Oh, another error. Is this an error? Hold on, I didn't read the chat, so I don't know. Yes, only 3,000, and that's my estimate because my Steam number is 13,679. Oh gosh, 13,000 hours. So, but that's just me leaving it on for the night. I can't count that with a serious face. I'm probably throwing off the. Gosh. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow. Well, if you leave it open, you're gonna have more hours. And you know, you're not gonna be in the game running it. Yeah, of course not. Don't feel that. It's a good thing if your players are spending more time in the thing. That means it's working, man. That means it's working. All right, now I am just gonna move these around a little bit to make them, you know, a little bit, a little bit different. I don't know how much I can turn this one. And I can do this. What happens if I remove it? No. Can't do that. Can remove some of these and kind of make that like burn a little hotter. And take some of this away. I made this very, very dirty here. These also change a little bit. Move this one maybe. Let's make it tall. Just trying to make them feel and look different even from a closer inspection. Then we take these. We swap that with one of the ruined ones, and music is gone again. So it's like having an unlimited or very slightly limited set of infinite Legos. This is true. This is true. And Sage 1.6 is still fantastic. I think I did about 500 just this one island project. Exactly. It's incredible how much time actually goes to this tool. It's absolutely wild. Can't stop us. Can't stop us. Alright. Heads down now. And I like using these. Is that one? I was thinking maybe we could use this piece here. Make them feel a little nicer. Could I? I never use this piece. Maybe I will. That one is special. And Maybe there's a taller stack, you know? So... Let's go with this. Yeah. Okay, they're slightly different. Slightly different. I'll have to do. And then on the side here... I think we're gonna go with the... What's this do? Oh, we did do that. Look at me being creatively bankrupt. Already. I only have one type of window. Oh, I do have a window set somewhere, but I don't think that's in here. Windows. Do I have any glass blowers, jewelry shops, or alchemy shops? Alchemy, yes. Glass blowers and jewelry, I wish. Jewelry, this is actually one thing I really would love to have some more stuff of, like, you know, just one necklace of certain size, and then maybe a couple of gems and crystals that you could kind of even replace on the necklace. Maybe there's one gold and one silver necklace that could kind of be, you know, just placed down on a counter. Around maybe the size of, I don't know, what size should it be? I'm thinking something around here. Smaller than this basket, but maybe a little bigger than this one. I think that would be wonderful. Even a ring. And again, the ring would have to be silly size to be seen, but that's fine. It would really help to show treasure and again, jewelry shops, right? Alchemy, on the other hand, I do have, well, question alchemy. Because I have potion. I have potion makers. But I don't have. But this one has. This is a maybe one of the closest we get to like a alchemist, because you have some stuff in here. There's clearly something going on. There's some tubes as well. I generally don't do that, even though I kind of want to sometimes. There's some of this stuff here. I don't know. It really depends on how we define alchemy and what that looks like. I really would love to have like laboratory vials and tubes and whatever those things are, pipes, you know, that could be used for that kind of thing. That would be so cool. This shop too, by the way, it's pretty identifiable. I have two potion shops. Shopkeeper, is that what I call these? Shopkeeper. You can find them in a Lemurian townhouse, but that can be a bit... Yeah, here it is. So we got two. This one is just... I used it from there. So you got this one, which is... Oh, it's just on the map. This one is... I like this one. Lots of potions. And lots of atmosphere. We put in lots of lights and things. So that can be helpful. And then we also have this one. Oh, actually, this is a lantern shopkeeper. That doesn't really help, does it? No. But we have this one is also a potion maker, just in a slightly different vibes. You can see they can live together. They can live together. I think this one is kind of more herbal. Yeah, this is the green one. It's like all green. I like the atmosphere of it. I feel like this is like very Art Nouveau. It's just, I don't know, it just feels very like different. When you stick to a set of colors as you limit the palette, you can kind of end up with something new and interesting. Unfortunately, That's not always easy to do in TaleSpire because we don't have many colorful things. Which is why I really hope we will get some yellow and red and blue vials and things eventually. Oh, that would be so nice. Anyhow, those are the two. I don't know if that helped. Let's see. Bits and bobs. That would be cool. Bits and bobs for an adventure shop would be cool. Some good stuff in the community tablets. All got that dang ring around the base. What's the ring around the base? Some of stuff coming with it's all got that dang ring. I don't know what the ring around the base is. Is the ring around the base of the store? Yeah, I really don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. I do. Well, oh, very cool. Gotta read this chat. Oh, I don't. Yes, we all know the pain of halfway projects. Over your room. Oh, are you referring to lemur rubes, the stuff? Because if that is, yes, there are. I do plan to release these. I'm just lazy. So these, like alchemy shop-wise, these would probably help. Would probably help. I definitely should. Okay, I'm gonna write it down here, so I will release a more alchemist-like shop. I'll try to get that in eventually too. Should be possible. That's why we do what we do, right? Gotta feed the beast. Oh, actually, this reminds me, I should... I need to... There we go. Oh, I have a key. The problem. Is it better now? Yeah. Something got in there. Yeesh. Okay, I just wanted to take... I'm planning construction set. So literally just a upload with all sorts of things that I have made that could help. Could help you if you need a construction thing going on. For example, cranes. This one I have to place them so that they are easy to cut. So maybe this one goes here. Maybe this one goes here. And this one, oh, I'm so happy we got the wheels, man. The wheels are just fantastic. Love them so much. We got these. I've been making cranes. So many cranes. We got these. And then construction. Why am I doing this now? I'm being distracted again, but I love being distracted. This one. This one. I know we have one more librarian. No. This one we just did. This one we just did. There's like 100 houses now, I think. And there it is. Maybe we on there too, if we can make it. So let's see, there was a boat here. I think I made that one, so why not? I think that's a cool little detail. And then finally there's the scaffolding, which we also have some of here. I think we should include those. So what I'm doing here is I've noticed after watching people's streams and including looking at Sage's Stage Superhero City that people just kind of copy paste a lot of things into a map and then build with it, versus how I would build, which is by just using the slabs. But that makes sense, you know, there's lots of builders across different styles, so yeah, no, of course it makes sense to do that. And that's why I'm preparing these packs here, so that makes things a little bit easier. In fact, thinking anything else I should bring into the construction yard? No, maybe these. Bring that one too. Maybe I add a few extra things later on, and then we'll release this so that it's everything in one place. Oh, hey, Fruit Meats. Oh, you're Iceman. Wonderful. I'm very happy you're building and doing icy stuff. I need to show Bouncy Rock that, hey, we want more icy stuff. That's gotta come. Hopefully we will see more time. Build a little like gate like that. Yeah. Let's do that. Keep it to that. Okay. This one. And then on the inside, people come in through here. Tempted to do a controversial move. Just use a door as the tiny little wall here. Does that work? Not that way. Because it sits there. Don't do this at home, kids. Here. Doesn't work. I don't know, man. I think it's fine. If someone doesn't like it, they can always remove it and go, no, I don't want that in my game. It looks dumb. I think it looks fine. I think it adds some fun. That's always good. Oh, Well Rock! Well Rock! We got Well Rock in the house, everybody! That's your latest Kickstarter going. You guys are on fire. Man, I gotta support that thing because I did like the painting thing. If you guys haven't seen it, there's another Kickstarter going on from Titancraft. I think Valrock that you're involved with it, because I think they're using some of your miniatures in there and they're beautiful. But yeah, that painting thing is something very cool. Very cool stuff. Okay. I am deeply thinking here. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this because I kind of want this. Or I'm tempted at making this building a little bit more interesting. Slamorian Castle. Let's see if we can find something in here. Too much. Too small. No, I don't have something, but I hope we do. I really need to update this set more with more stuff. And also there's a whole keep. Would be cool, but not really what I'm going for here. That's very Lego, which makes me love it. But I don't think this is built to, yeah, that's just a pure wall, so that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Maybe we don't have something then. Just have a staircase going up. Yeah, that's not. Oh, oh, hello. Hello, little tower. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish the inside of this first, then we'll decide if we're adding a tower or not. It depends on how much time we have. So how much time we have. Oh, we'll be right back. And we're back. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where is this stuff? Ah, right. Might do a second floor here. We might not. I don't know. Sometimes it's just nice to leave things open. Just have some storage. Upstairs can also be helpful. And let's have a look upstairs. I'm gonna put some light in here. Always light your stuff, people. Don't let it be dark and gloomy, even if it is dark and gloomy. Give it some fun light. Okay, maybe this feels very much like you come in and then there's a counter. I think the counter is about yay tall. And where's the light? Oh, maybe it's in the corner. See how that works. Maybe like so. It's like you can't go behind here, of course. And then you have some displays over here. That's different enough from the other one, I think. Which was the intent. And then can make it even further distinct by closing off this section. I'm still working with the power up 2s. I don't love this, but of course we should do a light here. Do I have a room? Do we have it? One? I think I made it already. Oh, maybe I didn't. It's too bad. Yeah, I didn't do it. Gotta really upload more here. Yeah. This is the one I was thinking of. It's my go-to. The covered light. I like that. I like that. Yes. What is this building? This building is a blacksmith, or a blacksmith / weapons shop where the players can get the latest gear. And we're gonna put in some gear right now. Haven't done anything with craft yet much. Stuff I have with crafting. Yeah. Still kind of experimental, and there's nothing. None of that yet. Nope. I do have some chests here I could consider bringing in. I think I'm gonna do this sword chest. I think that's kind of cute. Okay. I'll put it outside here. Whoop. Or is it more here kind of deal? Maybe it's here, but it's up on a display. That's what it is. It's a very important display. Gotta make sure it's not too high. Just raising it up a little bit off the ground. I'll give it some prominence. Make the players go, ooh. What's with that one? I want it. I'm actually inclined to let that slide. But I could maybe hide it with our little trick. If this works, I've never tried it. Okay. Hides it a little bit at least. This looks like colors. That's fine. Alright. Got this one. I should make sure it's properly. There. Yay! Okay. And then... Oh! Didn't someone ask for a general store? I don't know if you saw it. I think I thought I saw someone ask about it. If someone did ask about it, the latest build is indeed a general store. Just do a search on Lemurian. Oh my goodness, townhouse. And this one, the shopkeeper general store, is exactly that. It's built to be super generic. It has a top floor, and it has an interior, which has weapons, gear, more gear. Is that the same gear? No. And even more gear, consumables. So that might help. I will try to build more. I'll try to build more. Okay, that's the way. The right stuff for this store. Oh, could I finally use... These are not from the newest set. This is like old stuff, but this would actually be perfect right here. I do have a bunch of them. Yay! These are not as chunky. These are actually meant for market stalls, but that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Let's put some more of these in here. This one, for example. So we're gonna have a display over here, and then oh yeah, where do they go? I want to put them in the middle here. If it will get crammed very fast. I'm gonna put those in first. Almost tempting to have something on the outside. Do that just yet. Let's find a shelf that is fit for a... I'll use this one. It's the same one as in the old shop, but you know, we have limited time. Make gentle change so it looks different. We'll swap this one, take this one out. That katana is super identifiable, so instead we put in extra light down here and just put in something something else entirely. Maybe some maces and a hammer. And then we look at this one over here. Let's see what else can we do here. We do some daggers maybe. Yeah, it's a dagger collection. This will read pretty well for the players and make it just feel different enough. Shield down here. And if we remove this, we can have some axes hanging about. It's not super different, but it might be just different enough for the players not to notice too much. Okay. We could put one here as well, but I think I would rather just do a thick wall here. And then I've always liked this display. It's meant for the outdoors, but you know what? I'm gonna have this in here with some good pillars on the side. Oh no. There we go. Okay, that's nicer. A sign or something? No. Interior. Something like this in here. Might be all we get. Have a good night, Sambo. Thanks for stopping by. Tears are gotten. Oh, Avon. Oh gosh, yeah. No, this is high praise. That's a tough. That's a tough one. Tough one to beat. Tough one to beat. I'm just happy we have. It feels like we have more builders at the moment, and that makes me excited. And there's a lot of builders that I feel inspired by, and that helps as well. And I think what happens is that just everyone is building on each other and learning and copying and killing and kniving, and that's exactly how it should be. This is a very collaborative tool, even though it's also, yeah, it's like people are doing their thing, but because we can share so easily, it still becomes collab. Which I think is great. Like I'm learning. I really should be just studying other people's maps more often, you know. Just learning from people. Especially going back, like anytime I go into Stalry's maps, for example, I just learn new stuff. Same thing with Avon, Aqual, Valal. What's the name? Well, let me just check. So I got really inspired the other day. Odias? Is that it? Odias, yes, Odias. Yeah, just a lot of good builds, which is super cool. I am wondering I should put a little something down here. Maybe just a red carpet. It's not so uniform. Oh. Alright, we could do the same thing. This makes it more memorable in my mind. Yes, we're building on each other. Literally that. I mean, all of these builds, the city builds, were really from the Haven. Oh, let me just get the name. Winston the Butterflies. That's what originally got me going on the Lemurian builds. These are just fantastic. And even the interiors are super strong. Like they cut clean. Look how clean that is. I just double click and it's just bloop. Here's the stuff inside. That's fantastic. Now Winston is doing something smart here too. It's just taller. It's actually taller, which gives you just more room to play with, and also the ability to put things like paintings on the walls and so on. That's great. And the second floor here, same thing. Just really, really, really strong. Oh, yeah. Here, I'm learning. These are ooh, that's so smart. Oh, that's so smart. One of these. And then you do these. I'm gonna steal that. Ooh, and this. Use one of these. But that's great. It just looks a little bit more modern. I love that look. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. These are so. Oh, oh, it's a fantastic combination. Like that. That's actually really lovely. Oh, it's yeah. This one, by the way, if let me just get rid of this before it does more damage. There we go. This is something I've been trying out myself, and this is a wonderful. If you build so that the wall is on the outside like this, and I recommend it is, and then you pop into Tavern. You use these. These are wonderful. I mean, they have the barrels. You can use the barrels. Without the barrels, they still look really great. It's a great bench, great height. Just like them. And you can't see them through the outside wall. Excellent. So it's a good little hack. I think I count as a hack. I struggle with scale. Scale going. I mean, the scale thing is whatever you're comfortable with, right? Whatever you're comfortable with, do it. That would be my advice. But if I were to be advised, if I were to say, here's what I would recommend doing, it would definitely be to keep things what I like to call tabletop size. So basically what that means is it's the size of whatever you can fit on a table. Like, can you imagine it being built? Because that works for tabletop. And if it works for tabletop, it's gonna work for your game as well. It is very tempting to make things like computer game size, which is like massive. I don't know if the game becomes any better because it's big. I think it becomes better if it feels meaty and just puts enough thoughts into the players' minds that, hey, I'm experiencing this and my character is playing there. And sometimes going smaller can make things feel bigger. And what I mean by that is if you have a small, like a small place, like for example here, what is it called? Lands? Yes. So if you, this is a size that I like, for example, this size. This is a 44 by 44. Again, very small compared to what some people build. Same thing here, 44 by 44. But if you have a single board like this, and you take the players here, and you place them here, or you place them here, and then you describe what's around it without showing it, then the players can place that in their mind. Oh, you know, this inn right here is nestled in a beautiful valley, and this road that goes up here actually rises very steeply, very suddenly after what you see here, and that goes up into the mountain pass. So the question is, will you stay at the inn tonight, or will you press on and catch the bandits that you're chasing, whatever it is. But by not showing it, it's kind of like a horror movie, you know. It's scariest when you don't show it. it's bigger when you don't show it, you know. You just describe what is out there, and it gives it the ability to fill in more stuff later on as well. Like, let's say that you do a small city slice or district, like if you do oh goodness, we have an example for everything, don't we? If you have this, you know, as come on, load in. This one is an older slab. Is that why it takes time? If you have a little slice of... By the way, I'm not even reading the chat right now because I'm on my rant. But you can, okay, let's use this one. If you have this, and you don't build around it, you could say what's out there. You could say it's much bigger than what you could possibly build and remain sane while building for. And if you suddenly need something else and you feel like, oh, you know, I need a building, well, you're not locked in because you never showed it. You just described that there was more buildings on the sides. You can always just drop in more and make the world a little bit bigger. But until you've done that, players can imagine that, you know, this is just a small slice of a much, much bigger place. And in a way, you could also say it actually makes the place more theirs because they imagine what's out there, and that becomes part of that personal connection that you can have with your players. Anyhow, I'm ranting, and I should get back to building and reading chat. Let's see. Oh. Like a jet engine, yes. That, I mean, it really is a personal preference, and some people love it. I mean, I think I would say most people seem to prefer like bigger, giant maps and so forth. I would say do it. What matters is that you're having fun, that your players are having fun, and that you are still sane at the end of the day. Which I'm trying to be. So that's why I build in my minipet style. But man, it definitely has sped up a lot of builds. I'll say that. By the way, now I'm also running into that situation where we just don't have a lot of tools in TaleSpire. Like, I want to make like a tool situation here, and I guess if they're like, yeah, they're forging in here and then doing more stuff to it in here, and I was like, I barely have stuff here to work with. Put up a few of these. It's not into something. It doesn't make any sense, does it? I can kind of wing it. I don't like that a lot, but it's what I have. Okay. Put some arrows here. That makes it look a little busy. There's a workstation going on, but man, I don't know. Do I have anything here? Oh yeah, I do like the bucket. The bucket always tells me, oh yeah, someone is building something here. It's good. I also wanted to have, could I have this somewhere here? It would make sense to have it this way, but I don't like, I'm gonna keep that. Leave that there. Very nice. You can come and I'll demonstrate things for you. I'm gonna put this here. I'm just gonna put whatever I have available. I do like these packs. These bags are wonderful because they're just kind of neutral. Not like that. Do we have anything else? Maybe like a black carpet, like this. Whatever this is. I also like to use. Actually, before I do that, let me just check here. Let me check. Need to be a metropolitan. Yeah, no, and the latest map, if you're referring to the Lemurian town, let's see, I think that's underpublished. This one is Windsmouth. Windsmouth. This town is, oh my goodness, where is it? Lemurian town, yes. This one. That one is exactly the size that you can like zoom out in photo editor and still capture everything. If I were to add even a few more pieces, you can't do that. So that's that wasn't planned, but I'm very happy it worked out that way. It did. Yeah, there's a certain logic to that size because of it. So I'm gonna stick with that from now on. Let's see. Let's do the containers here. Like these, even though they're not very blacksmith. I just need some detailing over here. I got nothing. At least that's how I feel. I bet if I sat for a long time and I studied and like really looked at how blacksmiths are set up, then we could do that. But I don't have time for that. I'm gonna work tomorrow. I'm gonna put some raw materials over here. Do we do a big box? Yeah. Maybe we do. I will do that. A small one on the side here. And then when I have a counter, I like to have some stuff on it to signify that, hey, money is exchanged here, even though we don't have a lot of money stuff, fortunately. Oh, I wonder, did this work as kind of like a money? It doesn't really, but I'm gonna put it there anyways. Okay. Alright, we have that, we have this. We have some weapon. Oh man, I really wish we had more shields. And I mean like colorful shields. Kind of got it with the, I mean, I love this one. And we kind of got it with these emblems. I do love that, but kind of want them as real shields and not in whatever this color is. I don't mind this one. I feel the white is a little bright, but it's fine. This one, I can't get behind. I don't know why we would get black. Black and purple before, say, blue and gold, or blue and yellow, or something like red and yellow, or even this one perplexes me a bit. That green is very green. Yeah, I'm gonna be gnarly about that for a while. Oh, maybe I put a little book on this counter. All right, let's see. If I keep spending enough time on it, it will be research and not. Yeah, okay. I do like that. I do like that. Makes me feel a little bit better about it. Be something like this here. I mean, it's a fantasy. Bear with me here. I just feel I want something more to this this thing, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and let's not forget, I have this thing here on speed dial, and then up here we can have some more boxes. Let's see, containers. Little spot for someone to sneak up, hide. Gotta have those. There we are, and I guess we need a window here. Put one. Oh. So I guess the other windows are kind of hidden behind something. I'll leave it like that. I could do a... Yeah, I think we need a sign. We need one sign. Vertical rugs or pillows into the shields. Ooh, my. No, I think I'm doing that wrong. Because the shields have a little slant to them. And even if I could, they still wouldn't. Ah, it makes me so sad. I just really want colored shields. You could do great things. Colored shields. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see what we can do here. Do this here. Oh yeah. Different enough to be interesting. And so here, more consistent. But here, I don't want to do what I did on that other building, so instead we will mimic what we're doing the other side. That creates consistency. I say as I do it wrong. Here we go. Weird. The windows feel like they're further back. It's because they are. These are this way, facing outwards. How about that? What about doing an overhang from the merchant set? Oh, are we talking Are you talking Limerine Market? Doing a little overhang? Because that's a pretty good idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. Wonder here. Oh, I'm so happy with this little... Because one thing I would consider... Oh, it doesn't work. Or does it? Like, can I do... No. No. Can I do that? I don't mind it. I'm trying to think if I have something that could hold them up, but I don't. I do like that these are white and red, and then the shield is white and red. You know. Window, you can keep it open and have an overhang or a cloth cover. Yeah, I could keep it open. Or a cloth cover. Could do that. Take that. I think I need to see the roof before I decide what to do with that window, and it needs to feel earned. It needs to feel. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Now what is this? Ah, yes. You put this in because that's gonna make your computer sound like a jet engine. Let's see. And something to be consistent. Okay, that is there, and then we need a roof, and I think we're gonna go red. Here. But we will merge it with whatever craziness we're doing here. We'll see, maybe. Okay, so do this maybe. But we have to go to the source. Another reason why I like the 2x2 approach to everything is because it makes it much easier to build in general. So you can. Well, this is one of those tricky situations. It's not super tricky. I just wish I had a better solution. Compared to what I'm about to do. In this case, I will use these. We'll pop out the Shogun. And actually, let's go to... maybe we do. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that this time. See if I like that later. Then... put this in here. Have that both sides. So happy those merged that way. Shogun set is just great. I would build much more with it. I'm having too much fun doing fantasy stuff and other things. So that stops me. Do you do that here? When I come to this, I do like to just look at what else is being built. You're never messing up my flow. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I do. No, we don't have an equivalent. Oh, I just wish we had more variations of angles. That would make me very happy. Very happy. Things would be so much easier. Okay, we're gonna, when in doubt, just do something. See where you end up. That's what I'm doing now. Let's see. Oh, only thing I don't like is how that entire thing looks. It's messy. Doesn't feel like there would be an overhang there. The entire thing is very anti anything going on up there. Unless it's a trifecta. Does that work? Because I know, of course, it doesn't, but let's see. We don't have anything good to fill in here. And if we raise it much higher, we can fill it. Still not convinced. Okay, that feels a little industrial. So I might go with it. Only thing is, what happens here? Because this gets, that's just awful. Let's see if we have a gap. I'm starting to like that better. That feels like a more workers building. And maybe if we pop into here and we do a little simple thing like that. Yay! I can get behind that. Keep. It's also the debate of like, do we do glass windows or do we do something else? Maybe I would do something else, but see if we can align these at least. And let's not have these repeat. These repeat so often. There we are. Still not done with this roof. Where do we go from here? Maybe do the front too. The one there and one there. Yay! Okay, that's starting to look more interesting. Then we can have our little signature madness up here. Gonna not continue that, only up there. Stick with that. Extra detailing. I'll just keep that open there. I like the thought of having balconies. Question is just, does it fit with the gritty feel of this? It feels a little bit too fine for what you would find. Now we could do this, but then it feels... I don't know what this feel like. Yeah, I'm just not loving it. Just don't love it. Don't love it yet. Don't love it yet. I wonder. What did we do on the other house? We did that standard window. Okay, I'm just gonna go with distance. I do like how this black is behind this. He's there, so that might be something. And then I have a little sign here on the side. Ah, kind of interesting. Kind of. Almost makes me wonder if could we do go the other side here and just break my own house. There. And then we just need a... I think that it's not much, but it's just slightly more interesting. Could we... Is that allowed? No. Maybe we just do this. No. I'm gonna go with that, but I think I want to not have those. I'd like to do the more strong looking table like that, more rudimentary, more basic. Yep. Then maybe we do need some more containers out here, don't we? Hope to do the trick. I might keep that in. Just to set it apart from everything else. Yeah. Very well. Oh, it's still a little dark in here. Gotta have some light. There's better. Keep it dark here. Let people sneak around in the dark. I keep. You know what? I think it's just good practice if you let players have the ability to move around upstairs, hide a little bit. That's always good. And here you can have a big chest of some sort. There we are. It's the overflow section. Really would love to get a full armor set, like, you know, the kind of thing you see in museums that just stands there. I know it's not how it would have been back in medieval times, but I don't care. I just want to make a map that people can feel at home, so yeah, would love to have that. Okay, I just have to find something to add to this. Up here, I think we might do just add an extra height portion. It's not much, but it does add a little bit. This. Okay. We have the interior, we have the second floor, we have the outside. Looks like it should have a get rid of stuff in there. There we are. Yeah. Anything else I should be adding here? Thinking of adding a little bit of. I always like whenever I can to add some green. This one is a very tough to add green to, but I find a little touch of green on the corners here, as if it's a bush growing and cascading down the sides. I don't think it will be over here. This is fine. I think maybe I could switch this with something else. Maybe even wood. Just that reads a little bit better. Like, what's going on? What's going on out there? And then I do like these. Nice little entrance. Take this back further. Totally works. Could have some greens there, but I think it'll look out of place. I might actually leave it. I like when there's a little bit of it. And why don't you put a wheel on it? Use that wheel, people. We have so many cool things now, and wheels are one of them. Let's show Bounce Rock that we appreciate new wheels we've been given. They're absolutely wonderful. Okay, I think this piece is ready to go. Yeah, I don't want to add too much. It makes it easier to change things up too, if you want to, at some point. Like definitely on this inside, I could see making a like a full-on second floor here would be very easy to do. I'm placing in some beams here. Oh, they're a little silly. Maybe we add this instead. We add some more chests. Again, we're keeping it simple. Keeping it simple so that we can change things later on. There we are. I think that's it. So let's, number one, we'll check it. Just copy it and make sure it goes there. Yeah, wonderful. Then we paste it. Check it from every side. You notice that this is a little inconsistent. The end of the world, but fine. Now these two sides are pretty boring. I would probably do more with them, but I think it's fine, especially if you pack this next to other buildings. Like here. That'll be fine. The only thing I would do, I would probably set this one back a little bit so that they have some difference. Yeah. Do that. Alright, this is going into here. Lemurian town. I'm gonna call this house for now. Blacksmith. Shopkeeper. Yeah, I could say weapons or something, but I think the blacksmith is enough. Combine with other Lemurian town. Buildings. See my YouTube for tips. I always say that. We are. And up it goes. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching with me tonight. I am absolutely running out of steam, so it is time to call it a night and be back and build more. And in the meantime, thank you so much for everyone using any of my slabs. It's so fun to see. I'd love to hear about what you use it for, and especially what would you like to see next. I know that I have Alchemy Shop now on my list. We have finished the blacksmith store here. Definitely considering some chapels, churches, holy sacred buildings of different kinds. Maybe a mayor's home, maybe a jail. Yeah, whatever you need to your city, let me know, and then we'll try to add more so that we make it better and make it more fun and easier and faster to build cool things in TaleSpire. Alright, until next time, have fun out there building, and again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright, have a good night.